the little bear who loved corn pancakes. The little bear stared at the rusty skillet, and with each passing moment, his sadness deepened. His teardrops rolled in his eyes, ready to fall. At this time last year, when fresh corn was in season, his mom used to shine the skillet every day to make corn pancakes for him. The process of making corn pancakes was like magic to the little bear. After a few swift moves, she would clean the corn cobs, scrape off the kernels, mash them into corn paste, add an egg, and with a sizzling sound, she'd brush a thin layer of oil on the skillet. Then, she'd spread the corn paste onto the pan, and in no time, the delicious aroma would fill the air. Finally, his mom would serve the golden corn pancakes on a white plate and sprinkle them with finely chopped green onions. Afterward, she'd ask, "Sweetie, do you love these?" The little bear's answer was always, "Who wouldn't love corn pancakes?" Indeed, who wouldn't love corn pancakes? However, this year, it seemed like mom had forgotten all about it. The little bear was sure she'd forgotten because, starting from spring, she'd been leaving home early and returning late, even up until now. The little bear's teardrops fell onto the rusty skillet, creating a gentle pitter-patter sound. He thought, "This is the skillet for corn pancakes. How could it get wet with tears?" So, he quickly grabbed a cloth to wipe away the tears. While doing so, he noticed some of the rust had disappeared. Suddenly, an idea struck him. If mom saw the skillet like this, maybe it would remind her of something. So, he polished the skillet until it gleamed and left it by the doorway where mom couldn't miss it. After a while, he thought, if mom sees the skillet with corn beside it, she'll surely understand my message. He rushed out to buy some fresh corn cobs and thought, if I brush the skillet with oil again, mom will definitely understand what I want. He carried the skillet back into the kitchen. Corn pancakes. Who doesn't love corn pancakes? The little bear whispered to himself, all the while busy at work. Ding dong, ding dong. When the doorbell rang, the little bear was busy wiping off his sweat. He hung up the cloth and opened the door, only to be surprised that mom had returned home so early. While taking off her shoes, she exclaimed, "Come see, little one. Look what mom has brought." She took a bag from behind her back, and the little bear realized it contained fresh, tender corn cobs. Normally, he'd be jumping with joy at this, but today he just smiled and said, "Oh." With the corn in hand, mom headed to the kitchen, continuing to talk. Mom has finally wrapped up her work these last few months. It's been early mornings and late nights, but it was all worth it. Now, I have some time for my beloved. Oh, first, there was an astonished sound from mom. Then, everything went silent. The little bear, feeling anxious, stepped into the kitchen. What he saw left him in disbelief. Mom had tears in her eyes as she placed 2 plates of corn pancakes on the table. The little bear stammered, "Mom, this is the first time I've cooked, and I didn't do it very well." Mom put her hand on the little bear's head and smiled, "No, you did wonderfully. I never expected." The little bear said, "Mom, what about you?" She hugged him tightly and whispered, "Mom's eyes just got a little sweaty." Now, mom and the little bear were enjoying the delicious corn pancakes. The little bear couldn't resist asking, "Mom, do you love them?" Mom laughed and said, "Who wouldn't love corn pancakes, my little bear?" The little bear noticed a twinkle in his mom's eyes, and he knew his eyes sparkled the same way. This delightful story teaches children about the importance of love and family bonds, highlighting the efforts one can make to express their affection. It's suitable for children to read and appreciate its heartwarming message.